You're starting a bit late, but I think we're good. Give me a moment, because I'm just trying a little something. Just making sure certain things are working. Excuse me. So I'm trying to get something to work right now. All right. Sorry for the delays. We just try like I wanted to get something set up really quick because something went All right. With that, my issue out of the way, so I apologize for the delay. We will get started now with all the building. Let me put up some music for you guys. And I'm just gonna post the link to the stream to all of my promotional stuff. Okay. Get shareable link. Boom. Let me quickly post all of this. Quickly. Okay. Let me do this last postings. And we're good. So I apologize for the delay. Okay. I'm gonna be taking these off. These on. Put this up. Oop. And good. Quick. Good. Good to go. Now, put that aside. Also want the camera focused over here. Microphone will be over there. I think it's good right here. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way. Otherwise, we're gonna put it in that weird position again. So this is gonna be a lot more difficult, right? Because the infantry actually have way more customization options. They have a whole bunch of stuff we can use. Give them warhammers, we can give them all this kind of stuff. So I gotta remember exactly to give them. What arms to give them. that is. There's some bits here that are a bit confusing. But maybe maybe the manual would provide give me some stuff here to work with. Hopefully it will give me some instructions on some stuff. Can you give me a clue as to... Okay, so this is the man of arms, just an example. Okay. So yeah, this is my only guide right here, which is a bit of a yikers, but I think we'll be fine. So I think what I'll do is we'll start with the bodies so that we can put together whatever selection we want. Because from this point, like after we assemble the torso with the legs, then we will have freedom to choose what armaments they will hold and all that. So I think that's what I will do. We're also gonna need a whole bunch of bases. So there's 4 sets. Wait, I'm gonna get my tablet. Usually at this point people be like, oh, this guy stinks, he keeps delaying, he keeps stalling, blah, 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 blah. Oh, shut up, you. Trying to save my hightail server. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was doing a bit of, to be honest with you guys, I was doing a bit of server owner stuff on the hightail server because oopsie doopies, I forgot to pay my bills. So the server went down, so I was at a loss. Like, what the hell is going on with my server? Oh boy. This cord does not want to charge stuff, which is also bugging me. I'm just gonna throw this in the trash can later. Okay. That's charging. Hey, Manji. Welcome to the stream, dude. You said you were gonna do God of War live, my guy. Are you gonna become a streamer, my bro? My dudes. Let me, because if that's the case, I might as well promote you right here, right now. Just kidding. Well, I can. Certainly can. Sure, I should, if you are gonna do that. All right, let's do it, guys. If you haven't followed him yet, all right, anybody like watching the VOD or maybe like lurking right now, this guy right here, you see him right there in the chat. I don't know if you're in the YouTube chat. I don't know if the YouTube will play back the chat, but this guy right here, Manji, he's gonna start streaming. Go subscribe to him, like his video. He's playing God of War 1. like the OG God of War, not the new God of War series, right? We're playing OG God of War. Solid pick. Solid pick. So I highly recommend you go check him out, see what he's up to. And hit him a subscribe. Like his videos. Come on. There's no harm in doing it. Anyway, get back to model assembly, because again, we have a lot of work to do. But right now I'm trying to decide. Right. Forgot to put up my chat on my tablet because I don't want to have to twist my neck over to the computer while I'm working. So the tablet's gonna be right here with the chat. It's fine, doesn't matter which one you start with, as long as you got into it. So you're fine. You're perfectly fine, dude. If anything, God of War 1 will just fill in some gaps in your like lore knowledge and stuff. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right? Wait a minute. What the? Oh no, this is connected to my... Oh, whatever. Wait. Yeah, I just realized my earpiece is also connected to my tablet for some at the same time my phone. So while I was trying to play music on my phone, unfortunately connected to this. Or whatever. I'll work with it. Alright, cool. We're good. I got chat up. I got music up. I'm good. I've delayed the stream enough with my shenanigans. Like, you wanna know something funny, chat? I recently got my first rude comment. This dude was telling me, "Hey man, you didn't start your stream. Like, I really was looking forward to your..." Or no, I was... What did he say? He was so rude about it. Like, saying stuff like, "Next time, don't make me wait." I'm like, I want you to see playing gameplay and action already on the first minute of the stream. I'm like, bro, what gives you the right to dictate how I run my streams? Like, man, I'm not even doing this for money. I'm not even doing it for views. I'm just sharing a hobby with people. I enjoy gaming. I enjoy model painting and assembly. So I'm like, bro, but I'd be professional about it, you know. I told him, I gave him a response. I told him, "Thank you so much for your feedback. I usually hold off from starting my streams about 5 to 10 minutes to allow people who actually follow me to catch up on the stream, you know, do them the courtesy so they don't miss a moment of me goofing off, whether it's in game or out of the game." But granted, you know, I did start late. And I took too long with my intro spiel. So take that in stride, and I will improve on it. But of course, you know, at the same time, before I was even like on the stream, I took 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes to even start the stream. Why? Because real life stuff happened. And real stuff will always happen in where I live. So either I'm asked to do something for my parents, or I got some responsibilities to take care of. So you can't really dictate as to when and where I'm gonna do the stream. Well, when exactly I do the stream, not where. I'll start the stream when I start the stream. So that's that. Like even today, like I wanted to before, like I have a routine I want to follow. I've been trying to improve myself, improve upon myself, because lately I've been slacking on exercise and some other important responsibilities I should be doing. And I decided that today I would try, this week I would try to be consistent with my walks. So I did a walk today. I spent a whole hour and a half walking around near our like park area. There's like a park about 15 minutes away, a 15-minute walk from me, for where I live. So walked all the way there, walked around the park, and then went back up. I mean, I should be jogging, should be doing all that stuff. Yeah. Now the next step is actually, and it's the most important step, which is the diet, which is 90% of how you lose your weight. Which is difficult for me because I love to eat. Sorry. But that's gonna be a challenge to overcome, right? Checking for other places. Good. Missed the spot. But that's okay. You know, even if that person was rude, he did have a valid point. You know, if I'm gonna be streaming and all, I should start on time and stuff, not be held back. But I did say that I would try to get all my like real world responsibilities taken care of before I start stream, which is a fair enough like way to improve my stream quality. But then again, you know, who am I doing this for? Am I really doing it for views and all that? Am I doing it for that certain dude because he like thinks that I'm supposed to be this professional streamer? Oh, hell no, I'm not a professional streamer. I tried being a professional streamer. It didn't work out. I burnt myself out doing that. So now I'm just gonna chill out. Three years of like really trying to grind, you know, takes the hell out of you. Burns you out. You get so sick of like even turning on your computer and stuff. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna stream again. So you gotta remember what motivates you to even pursue content creation. If you're doing it just for like views and stuff, you're gonna grind hard. You got a whole lot to do. Yeah. Oh, Bean. It wasn't even on a live stream either. It was in the VOD that this person made that comment. And you know, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, that guy is like, he's not wrong. Honestly, he's not wrong. It's just that it was a rude way to present that comment. I mean, how else would he have presented it? He could have just said, hey, I've noticed that you start your streams pretty late. I would really prefer that you start your streams early. or on time and stuff. You take too much time talking in the intro. I want to see gameplay right off the bat and stuff. Well, not everyone is gonna be wanting gameplay right off the bat, because there are some people who just want to catch up with the stream and everything. But you know, he didn't even bother watching the rest of the lives. He just made that one comment and then never bothered to look at my stuff again. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually pops up and stuff and makes another comment. And here I am just talking smack about him. Yes, Bean, that is the cost of being in normal latency. So this is the trade-off. You don't get buffering, but you are going to be delayed in chat. If it was the other way, which would you prefer? Would you prefer no delay but buffered, or delayed but no buffers? Pick your poison. It's one or the other, but I really prefer this way because at least you're not getting the buffering. In fact, I could even go back to streaming in the 1440p if I wanted to. So we're currently testing it out. Because Devil was the one who recommended I stream at 14. I stream at ultra low latency. So chat is much that isn't as delayed. But now there's that issue, right? If I put it in ultra low, it means it buffers more. So I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. So I'm gonna stick, for now I'm just gonna stick with no buffering, but there's a delay. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, I see. All good, Bean. Oh, my tablet went off. Oh. I'm gonna try and put this away for a really quick sec. I'm gonna remove the option to look at the PC because I want to look at the tablet when I look at chat. Because I'm looking at two screens like this, so I'm like twisting my neck even more than I wanted to originally wanted to. Sec. Streams. Then I. Yup. That's exactly how it should be done. Let's see. I'm trying to pick out a nice tune to just kind of get lost in right now. I think I want to listen to some Hunter x Hunter soundtrack. I'm sorry for everyone else who's listening on the stream, but you're gonna be stuck with non-copyright lo-fi vibes. Meanwhile, I am listening to orchestral renditions of different anime soundtracks. Sorry, I would love to share that with you guys, but unfortunately, I don't want to get copyright. Don't want to get copyright claiming. Hey Devil, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I heard your music. Interesting. No. I'm good. I think I'm okay trying to just look for copyrighted, non-copyrighted music that people make already make. But if people are interested in the music I listen to, you know, you want to look in, take a deep dive into what Karlowski likes listening to, I will be more than happy to share links of my Spotify, make my some of my Spotify playlists available to listen to on your own, like Spotify. You got it, so you yourself can also vibe into what Magus vibes to. To be honest, it's a lot of disco. I love grooving, man. Listen to a lot of 70s disco. But when there are also times where like I just want to chill out, want just to vibe with the moment, want those quiet moments, and don't want anything too intense or anything. I like listening to classical music. Like, especially when I'm doing these kinds of things. Like doing the model stuff. I love to listen to that kind of music. Especially when like certain songs, and it doesn't have to be like necessarily like, you know, Beethoven or Bach or any of those guys. No, again, I really appreciate that, Devil, but I'm good. I really am. Thank Maybe I have to move the camera a little bit over this way because you won't be able to see what I'm doing over here. Right, we'll leave that to dry. Move on to the next one. Tab again. There we go. Who cares? It's like nobody's gonna see the bottom of the foot anyway. Okay, now let's take this guy because I want him to be the one holding the banner. In fact, clean up the banner first. Alright. Just gonna hold this position for a bit. I see a problem now because now I can't set this down. Let me think. Gotta be the way to set this down. Can I kind of fold up like this? Oh, maybe. Brilliant! I'm a genius! Okay, that one probably go on the chest. Now the question is, that is the right hand. Needs the right arm. I think this arm might be it. Right here. Yup. Trying to scrape off the mold lines here. Oh. Really? You're that sensitive? Oh, dang nabbit. Okay. Guess I have to redo the glue. Maybe I will add a little bit here already. What we'll do is attach it already to the arm. Ooh. Once more glue, more cement. Needs more. Now I touch nothing. Get one of these dudes. Scrape off all the mold lines. Clean this up. Man, the mold lines are intense on the heads. Ooh, look at that, man. Those are nasty mold lines. Never seen such thick mold lines. This gives me extra work, man. Extra work that I do not need. Just want this to be good. Okay. That is right arm, and now we need the left arm. Question is, I think all the left arms are all shield arms. Yep. Hmm. Maybe this. Let's see. Let me think here. I do like this arm right here. Maybe not enough. Hmm. Hmm. This arm is a bit too much for that model. I'll prefer it on this one instead. Because that one is in a much better pose. So let's get a different arm instead. Yeah, this one over here is okay. Because it's in a downward position. Oh, one sec. Chat's gone. Nothing new? Give me a moment. Maybe I missed a few messages here and there. Let me double check. Okay, no new messages. No new messages. How miserable. But I hope everybody is currently chilling out, vibing. While we do this assembly. Eh. Watch out, Bean. You might fall asleep. Unless that is the plan for the very beginning. Needs the. Oh no! Now we can attach this thing again. Let's try to. Where is his sword? I just need a hilted sword. Is there even a hilted sword? Uh-oh. There isn't one. That bad. They should have included a hilted sword. But my brain, my creative brain is thinking, I could just, you know, uh, just snap off one of the hands somewhere holding a sword or something. But the problem there is most of the hands have gripped on there isn't just like a sword. It sucks. It's always a sword. It's a one with a sword hand, unfortunately. So I'm gonna leave that guy without a sword. Unfortunate for him. I mean, he technically could use the flagpole as a bludgeon weapon, if anything, a pole arm. You never know. Oh. Nope. Okay. One sec. Oh. Right. Yeah. Need one of these. Need a hilt, a sword. Tiny little thing, ain't it? Oh, Butterfingers. Hmm. Okay. Try and give our guys a bunch of accessories on them. Maybe one each. Oh, there's something for the banner. Nope. This thing. Okay. I guess we can just keep the rest of this somehow for another day. How does this fit in? Let me look at the picture really quick. It comes from the top. That's a tricky thing to do. Like, yikes, dude. How do you expect me? Oh. Ooh. Goes like so. I think I will do is get our super glue, because this one's gonna be a tough customer. Be careful not to touch it, because super glue. Where is it? Okay, here. Ooh. Cool. Great. It stuck to my finger instead. Ah. Let's try the cement instead. Alright. We are getting there. Oh no, I took up too much. It's fine. At least I didn't destroy the whole thing. It's fine. We make do. We make do ushabaka do. Hmm? Oh, missed one detail. Oop. You know, I want to put you right here because you keep falling over. Well, I think either my earphones have run out of battery or let's have a look see. I feel like my headphones are the ones that just died. Nope, 52%. So what happened to music? There we go. Such a poor placement for that sprue. Had to be where the joint connects. Hi, Peng. Not painting at the moment. We're assembling. I'm assembling a bunch of mga models that are brand new. I bought a new box of a different franchise. Trying something that's more like medieval fantasy and not the futuristic one. So, wala pa. We are still in the assembly stage pa. We have 71 models left to assemble. I bought a big box. That's okay. There's no rush with that one. Sure, sure. Yeah, there's no rush with that thing. Okay. Almost done. Just a few more parts. Just these last few parts. I just realized we're missing something here. Oh, there it is. One more bit. Just need to add this last one. We are done. So I guess I can only assemble a regiment every stream. Can't seem to do it even faster than this. Which to me is actually already quite fast, to be honest. Because like, if 4 models in 3 hours is decent enough time. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Unless I remove the shield. Phew. There we go. No! Oh, falling apart. Oh, come on. This guy is always the one that gets off balance when I lift the thing. I was trying to grab his base too. All right. I'm gonna hold on to all their bases that y'all can all see. If The camera decides to focus on them. There you go. All done. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Clean up. Now we get to do it all over again. We gotta do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 more times. Wait, let me check. There might be more. I'm sure there was more regiment. Oh. Oh. No. Huh. 5. 5 more times we gotta do this. 4. Ooh. I wanna pick the box. Okay, so looking at the box, man, I have the option to like, I'm trying to think because I have the option to actually make a regiment of crusaders because I need 2 more regiments of man-at-arms for a standard regiment, or sorry, standard block of infantry. Then I can choose to either add another man-at-arms or have a set of crusaders because I do have the card for the crusaders. All right, here. So I could have made 2 regiments of Crusaders or 2 regiments of Man-at-Arms. The issue with the Crusaders is that they're heavy infantry, so that means they come out late into the game. So I could technically still make a regiment of Crusaders, but they would come in late. I don't know if it will affect me or not, but I would like to try to just make a group of Crusaders. I could be wrong. Where? Oh well, my phone. I'm using my phone, so I can't actually check the unit details. Maybe I can look them up online. Crusaders Conquest. Oop, nope. Conquest. Last argument. Stats. Type infantry. Speed 2. Okay. Defense bonus. 270 points. How about Man-at-Arms? Man-at-Arms. Medium infantry. Special rules. Shield. 110 points. So yeah, I could still bring... That's 105 to 110 points. I think it's 110 points. I'm gonna assume the maximum. No, because... Right. Just remembered that my leader unit that I have that came in the box can only have men-at-arms as his accompanying infantry. He can't have crusaders because he's not a crusading lord. I know it sounds very confusing right now, but it'll make sense once I... Okay. So I could still have both banner bearer or seasoned veteran officer, but I don't have the officer. So I think I can only go with the banner bearer. Anyways, assuming I can always just keep the crusader parts just in case like I get more models at some point. Because I could technically just get a man-at-arms, more man-at-arms boxes. Let me check online really quick. In my LGS, like the nearby LGS, if they have more man-at-arms. Man-at-arms. They have militia, but not man-at-arms. Ooh. No, I don't need militia. Well, technically, I could just get the bodies and just put on crusader bits on them, just to kit bash them. Let's see if I can just like, let's do 100 kingdoms. Kingdoms. I could also just get a Steel Legion. Or a full-on starter set. No, the star set's too expensive. It's like 8,000. No way. I'm not gonna invest in that. I think my best bet will be really to just invest in Steel Legion as another set of regiments. I'll have to double check if I can even bring Steel Legion in one of my leaders, because I doubt I can. Or I could purchase a Crusading Noble Lord. That is also another option. So I can have the capabilities I need. Well, anyways, that'll be it for tonight, though. I guess we're gonna be just assembling a single regiment per stream for the meantime. But I think I'll figure out a way. We'll see next time if I can assemble another set as quickly as I did it tonight. And with that, if you've enjoyed the stream, and you want to see me go through the pains of assembling another 5 regiments of infantry for the next, I don't know how many streams we're gonna have to do this. Tomorrow there'll be no stream. I'm gonna be busy that night, so once again there'll be no stream tomorrow. On Wednesday we might start late. We may start late. We'll see. If I don't have a meeting late in the afternoon, I may start early. If not, then I'll probably start around maybe an hour late. Then on Thursday we will have our regular stream, another regiment probably to build. Hopefully I can do it quickly enough. I don't know, we'll see, because if I can figure out a technique or some way to assemble models faster, then that'll be good. I think one way how we're gonna strategize of how we're gonna do it is by already having an idea of what we're gonna make, and then just take off all the model stuff and then clean it up already beforehand. Or no, do it just like cut up everything, sort it into piles, and then slowly work our way with the models one by one. Then Friday's a holiday, so I can either two things can happen. I will be busy throughout the whole day doing other stuff, and please I pray that there will be no blackout on Friday. But I doubt it, because there isn't any scheduled blackouts for the weekend as far as I know. I'm going to, because last weekend, a bit of an update, right? I was supposed to stream last weekend on a Saturday. I did stream, but I didn't stream at the time that I wanted to stream. I wanted to spend the entire morning or like the whole day assembling stuff. But the problem was that there was a whole day blackout, a scheduled one. So I couldn't do anything about it. However, on Friday, I don't expect one. I will always double check with the power company to make sure that no unanticipated blackouts will happen on the holiday. I doubt it, because they don't usually They're not doing the maintenance stuff throughout the week, so they usually do it in the weekend. So the Friday, definitely we may have the whole day to ourselves. I might stream and I will continue assembling models, and maybe squeeze in a bit of gaming here and there. Maybe we'll take a great gaming break after every assembly, and then like I think the pattern would be like morning we assemble a regiment if we can, how much time we take. If it doesn't take us too long to assemble it, then we do a bit of gaming afterwards, and then later on the afternoon we assemble another set, then a little bit of gaming, and then once again in the evening finally will be the last like assembly stuff. Yes, Ping, what is it before we close up the stream? I'm just waiting a little bit because there's a bit of a delay. I have no clue. I don't know. I never paid attention to the brand of the figurines before, or the miniatures. Let me see if we can find it. Pokemon miniatures. Yeah, I see it here. It's in Shopee. There's like a whole bunch, but I don't know if there was ever a brand. Let me check. I don't know if this is even the one. It looks like it. Like, I'm looking at Shopee right now. There's like a whole 144 pieces, like 144. I think this is the one, but there's no branding. That's the thing. Comes from China. Nope. Nothing. Nothing that says what brand they are. But there is like someone selling 144 pieces. So like a whole collection of Pokemon that you can just buy. And it includes the newer generations as well. Let me check other sites. Maybe I might find like, yeah, the vintage models I found on eBay, but I don't know if they have a brand. Do they have even a brand? Let's see. Give me a brand. Vintage. You know, I bet you if Mom had not sold our huge like miniature collection, I think we could have gotten a whole lot out of it. There would have been so much. There's even like the transparent models as well. Ooh. Yeah, I'm seeing what we used to have. The vintage Pokemon. It's just like vintage. You just look for vintage Pokemon miniatures. That's as far as I can see. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. No brand, just look for vintage Pokemon figurines. I mean, vintage Pokemon miniatures. And there's like different selections in Shopee. Okay. Once again, if you have enjoyed this stream and if you've enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. I will be heading off for the night. Probably pop into hightail for a bit just to do a little bit of building, and then I'll go to bed afterwards. All right, that's it for me. Magus Tiberian signing off. See you in the next one.